Thank you very much for staying with us once again and joining us on this channel, Sports 7GH. It's always a pleasure to have you join us here. In this video, we are going to give you some wonderful updates. I'm sure you are going to really enjoy it because I am excited about this news and all the things I'm going to talk about. So I'm sure you would enjoy it too. Now, we are going to talk about English-born Ghanaian Jesuran Rak-Sakyi. Yes, you know I've been talking to you on this channel, Sports 7GH, about this particular player throughout last season. The number of goals he scored, how good he was, and how influential he was as a striker. Yes, I've talked to you about him. The news is that he's ready to play for the senior national team, the Ghana Black Stars, or he's ready to play for Ghana. Yes, it can be the under 23, can be or any of the national teams because he is a very young player and can play for the under 23. But then, if they don't have any assignments right now, I'm not sure because he's like 20 years and so yeah. But then we are going to delve deep into who is he, what type of a player is he, which club does he play for, what performance did he exhibit last season, the number of goals and everything he exhibited. I'm going to bring you the details in this particular video. Also, we will talk about Swiss-born Ghanaian Kobbie signing for his new club, his new Champions League club. Yes, the club is playing the qualifiers for the Champions League. We are going to bring you the details of that particular player also, and then we talk about a big one, Ghanaian winger, English-born Ghanaian winger, Kobbie stars for Man United again, and is likely to be a first team player, a permanent first team player. We are going to bring you the details and share our views on that. Do well to subscribe to the channel for a lot more fantastic videos, exclusive content, updates and everything. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell and select all. Like this video and leave your thoughts and comments below in the comment section if you have any. Thank you very much for staying with us. So Ludogorets Razgrad is a team in Bulgaria, and yesterday night they played Champions League qualifiers, and they qualified to the next round of the Champions League qualifiers. Yes, and the Ghanaian international there is Bernard Tekpete. Bernard Tekpete yesterday scored 2 goals for Ludogorets Razgrad as they played the Champions League qualifiers. I've already explained to you several times that the Champions League, some of these clubs in the lower Europe, yes, they play qualifiers for the Champions League, okay? So if you are able to qualify throughout the qualifiers, okay, if you're able to come on top, then it means that you are joining the main Champions League group stages, okay? Yeah, that is where you are going to be meeting the Real Madrids and the Man Cities, the Barcelonas, yeah. So Ludogorets Razgrad have qualified to the next round, and we are going to see how things go. Same in Bulgaria. Ghanaian-born or Swedish-born Ghanaian Kobbie has moved from Nuremberg and joined Ludogorets Razgrad in Bulgaria. Yesterday, when they were playing the Champions League qualifiers, he was introduced to the fans before the game. Yeah, he's the top quality striker who played for Nuremberg in the German second Bundesliga. Despite being born in London, Kobbie holds Swiss citizenship, having grown up in Switzerland, and kickstarted his footballing journey at the Young Boys youth team. He progressed through the ranks to make his first team debut before joining Nuremberg, where he had a successful loan spell over there, and then also loan spell in certain Swiss clubs, FC Winter, FC Real 1900, and then Civet FC. Yes, but then Nuremberg there, he was a main, he was part of their main squad. He wasn't a loan. Okay, yeah, yes. Last season he scored about 15 goals for Nuremberg in the second Bundesliga, and then he has confirmed his transfer around 3 million euros to FC Ludogorets Razgrad in Bulgaria. I can promise you that at Bulgaria he's going to score a lot of goals. Yes, Bulgaria he's going to score a lot of goals. And Ludogorets is the biggest team in Bulgaria. Yeah, they've won the league like God knows how many times. So that is how things are. Now let's move on to English-born Ghanaian midfielder Kobbie Mensah, who stars for Manchester United again in a preseason in their first game versus Leeds United. He was actually the man of the match for that particular game when he played extremely well, very, very well, beautifully well. Yes, but then in fact, it's not bad then. So the next game was versus Olympic Lyon in a preseason, and then also he played a significant part of the game also and did very well for Manchester United. In fact, Manchester United fans are beginning to like this particular English-born Ghanaian Kobbie Mensah. You know that he's from their ranks. They train him from the academy and all of that. He has been part of the team, and then from next season he will be part of the first team. Okay, so he will be playing the first team sometimes, and then he'll be playing the youth team also sometimes. But based on his performances, the Manchester United fans on Twitter and everywhere are saying that, look, it looks like this player should be given the mainstay in the first team. Like, they should let him be a first team player without going back to the youth team or anything like that. So that is the news with Kobbie Mensah. He's impressing the coach Erik ten Hag. He's impressing Manchester United fans, and he's doing very, very well for himself. And then we'll see whether he will be a mainstay in the Manchester United first team, but anyhow it ends beyond. It's a win for him to be a first team player, to be considered a first team player at some point in time in his career is a big one for him. I'm sure that he was dreaming of this day when he started playing for the academy of Manchester United. So next season is going to be a very, very good one for Kobbie Mensah, and we will be monitoring him on this channel, Sports 7 GH. And so you have to subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. Now, Crystal Palace's striker. Okay, yes, Crystal Palace, they have a fantastic English-born Ghanaian striker, Rak-Sakyi. He's a top quality striker that I've been talking to you about him last season when he was playing on loan for Charlton Athletic in the English League One. Now, for Charlton Athletic in the English League One, he scored 15 goals last season for Charlton Athletic. 15 goals. Yes, and he made a couple of assists. He's just 19 years old or 19-year-old, and he's doing very well for himself. In fact, because of the number of goals he scored for Charlton Athletic, Crystal Palace has recalled him from loan. They've said that, look, they want him to be part of the squad. He's joined them for preseason. He scored in Crystal Palace's first preseason game they played in this particular preseason. And then today, the news is that the English-born Ghanaian has confirmed he wants to play for the Black Stars of Ghana, or for Ghana as a country. Like I said, he's 19 years, so he can play for the under-23 also, and the other national teams. So that is the big news, that Rak-Sakyi, a high-scoring attacker for Charlton Athletic, for Crystal Palace, he has decided to play for the senior national team, the Black Stars. He has decided to play for Hughton. You know, I told you that when you appoint Hughton, these are some of the things you get in excess. So these are some of the things you get. Quality players, players in the diaspora who would have loved to play for maybe England, for France, for Germany. They would now love to play for Black Stars. They would now love to play for Ghana, because Hughton is at the helm of their affairs. You know, Hughton, they know him in the English Premier League. They know him in top flight coaching. So it is like that, and I'm not surprised that a young, talented, a player with a lot of promise, a player with a lot of potential in the shape of Rak-Sakyi, deciding to play for the senior national team, the Black Stars, or for Ghana. I don't want to say the senior national team, for Ghana. You get a point? Yes, and so we will see how things go with this particular news and this development. As and when things happen, we are going to bring you the details. We are going to bring you all the exclusives on this channel in this particular video. Do all to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and select or like this video, and leave your thoughts and comments below in the comment section if you have any. It's always a pleasure to have you join us. Thank you very, very much for staying. Bye bye.